Hi, thanks, Ellen. Hello, everybody. I am excited to share this recipe with you because it is one of our family favorites, the banana bread. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when your household size changes a little bit, a full-size cake, a full-size loaf of bread, sometimes doesn't always get eaten all the way. So this is a small size, good for a family of one or a family of many. You can make your own tweaks to your banana bread recipe. So we are also going to use our fabulous whippet mix to get started tonight. And I agree that this is definitely one of the handiest pieces of Tupperware you will ever add to your kitchen. And we're just going to throw our egg in here. I always start with my liquids first in the bottom. And I melted my quarter cup of butter in my micro pitcher. So it's nice and warm and ready to go. What I love about the micro pitcher is not only is it microwave safe, but you can put your 1 cup measuring cup on the top, and that way your butter doesn't snap, crackle, pop all over your microwave. Has anybody had to clean that mess up? That is not fun. So I love using my measuring pitcher for that. Then we also need a little bit of vanilla into our recipe. And this is just one of the, like I said, easiest recipes that you can make. And we're gonna whip that up first. Now the whip mix has 2 gears. That first gear and second gear, kind of like 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. So how thick or how thin your batter is depends on what you need. So we're just gonna kind of mix that up just a little bit there. And then we're gonna add to it our dry ingredients. Now, our one-touch canisters are definitely one of those must-have pieces for every kitchen. Airtight, liquid tight, one-touch close on them. So we're gonna do our sugar. I love the fact that there's a little window so you can see what you have and how much, most importantly, how much. You can see I'm gonna need some sugar here really soon. And we're gonna add our flour here. We need a 1/2 cup of flour, dump that in. And the other great thing about this recipe is you have all the ingredients probably in your kitchen right now. A little baking soda. The trick is if we have bananas on hand or not. And if so, just a little pinch of salt there. Are they ready to be used in baking, or are they still a little bit too fresh? So we're gonna start to get a little thick, and then look, I switched that, and look how much easier it spins around. It will just mix great for left-handed or right-handed. You can go either direction, so it's great for anyone in the kitchen. So you can mix that up really nicely. So there's our batter, and we're just gonna take our spatula and scrape the bottom just a little bit here. Make sure we're getting everything all mixed up really nicely, and we are. I tell you what, it really amazes me all the things that we can do with this. You can use it for your mashed potatoes. You can use it for shredding your chicken, all of your cream cheese dips. Oh, I made a mess. Did you know a messy cook is a good cook? It's a sign of a good cook when you make a little bit of a mess. Did you know that? Let me know. Are you a little bit of a messy cook? Because that just means you are a great cook. Take my word for it. So we're going to mix this up. And we also use our whip mix if we're doing pancakes or waffle mixes, puddings, mousses. You can just use this for everything. You just can't believe all the things you can do. I'm going to spin it around a little bit just to kind of clean some of that batter right off. And now we're going to bake this in our Micro Pro grill. Now, our Micro Pro grill, if you haven't seen this product, it will astound and amaze you. And it comes with our silicone ring that's just gonna sit in there really nicely. Perfect if you're doing some omelets or a quiche, something that you wanna keep right in the center. Maybe you're gonna make a nice big cookie. Tonight we're gonna do the banana bread in here. I love my Micro Pro grill in the fact that you can make burgers in here, you can make lasagna in here, you can do meatloaf in here, you can do a cobbler in here, you can do French fries or tater tots. Breakfast. Really, it's endless. Breakfast, yes, we have mixed up our eggs with our breakfast meat and some potatoes. Throw all that in there. Of course, we start with potatoes, get those nice and brown, get that going, and then add like ham or bacon or some sausage in there and your eggs, and voila, you have quick and easy breakfast. Gary likes to make that for us. So you can put it in the casserole position. So anything that you are baking in the oven uncovered, you could do in the casserole position. Like you could do the blueberry cobbler. You could do your lasagna this way because you always have to have your cover on there. You can never put this in uncovered. So if it's something that you would bake uncovered, then you're going to use your casserole position. You can also put it in the grill position where this is going to go down, and you can make like your panini sandwiches. You can do your grilled cheese. You can do hamburgers, brats, sausages, chicken, shrimp, fish. Literally anything and everything can be made in the Micro Grill. This is great for people who don't have a full kitchen. Maybe you are doing some cooking in your camper or your dorm room. This can be a real game changer for you and your family. So we're gonna just put this all in here. Looks like one of my banana chunks is a little big, but that's okay. We'll make sure Gary gets that piece because he loves banana.
Yeah, we just on.
That's right, it will taste just fine. So we're gonna slide this around a little bit, and it will take 7 minutes in my microwave. Now every microwave is a little bit different, but you'll see yours. So we're just gonna put that in the ring right there. And then we're gonna put it in the casserole position so that it sits in the microwave. And in 6 minutes, we will have banana bread, dun, da, da, da. And with the magic of television, Facebook Live vision, we have our banana bread right here. So you can see I made this earlier, and it just came out beautifully. It doesn't stick to that ring. You can see that it is perfect. It is a non-stick silicone ring, so it sat for about 3 minutes after I pulled it out of the microwave. And just like when your cake comes away from the sides of your pan and you know it's done, your banana bread does the same thing. And I just lifted that ring right off. I didn't even wash my grill, and you couldn't even tell that I had used it. So here is the finished banana bread. 7 minutes in the microwave, and voila, it is ready to go. So if you are somebody who eats too much banana bread, if you make a big loaf, or it goes to waste, or you end up sharing it, this might be the perfect recipe for you. So reach out to your favorite Tupperware rep, and they will give you even more recipes and help you maybe earn this Micro Grill for free, or you can even get it half price as part of your host rewards.